Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world, LFC fans. Well, another game, and I think what we're now seeing, or what we're seeing actually all season, was encapsulated really in terms of the game against Chelsea. Just where do you start? I'm to the point now that Slot's press conferences I've totally zoomed out of. I switched off. I don't even listen to him. And normally, I think I go back to Hodgson. I think I go back to Brendan Rodgers. When I start thinking like that about a coach, it's normally the time is up. It's normally the time is up for the coach. It's normally the relationship with the club is now broken. And I actually feel with the fans, the relationship with Slot is not broken. And it's you've heard me talk about this as gone through the season. I've passionately supported the club's decision or our ethos, however you want to look at it, in terms of supporting the manager until there's a time to no longer support. And I felt looking at the first quarter of the season wasn't the time when we're going for a rot to get rid of the manager. And I believe in that, because I think as Liverpool, that's not what we do. Especially with the circumstances of last season, Jota, etc., etc. So I totally backed letting the coach get on with it and seeing what happens at the end of the season. And I think we've done that. And for me, Slot is not cutting the mustard. And I've switched off him. I don't want to hear him. I don't hear him talk. I used to love listening to Klopp's press conferences, post-match, pre-match, whatever ones, initial interviews, whatever. Just love it, even if we lose, because I felt a sense of, okay, I can know what the coach's trying to do. That game didn't go well, but we have a plan, we have a philosophy, we have a way of playing. The players are bought into it, and as a fans, we're bought into it. Yes, we won the season last season. And I've said this before, I didn't like Slot style of football, but we needed more control. And we got the league title from that, and thank you very much, we did. The drop-off has been totally awful. I'm sorry. What is going on? What is this plan? What is the philosophy now? I can't see it. We are seeing arguments all around the pitch with the players. Macca's arguing the defence. Szoboszlai's arguing the midfielders and Virgil. Jones is arguing Konate. Konate's arguing Jones. Virgil's arguing with Jones. Frimpong's just out there in the limb, doing nothing. Gakpo, well, he might as well not be there. Total waste of bloody space. Yeah? And we just look disjointed, and we've had no midweek game. What is the excuse? Why did we turn up against Chelsea, score a good goal that wasn't a build-up? Let's get this right. It was a good goal without no build-up. We're not building up play no more. Next 5 minutes, good football. But I knew what was going to happen. That's the thing. Now when we see Liverpool, we can be 1-0 up, even 2-0 up, and we will know at some point the mentality, which is no longer mentality monsters, is mentality fragile. I see us like a boxer who's very classy, throws loads of jabs everywhere. Yeah? Soon as you hit him on the chin, that's it. Lights out. And that's what Liverpool's like. We're going to 1-0 up against Chelsea, a team who's been losing 3-0 against various teams who are awful at the moment. But this is what we do. I think, is it 3 points or 2 points against 19 points against the bottom three? 2 out of 19? Liverpool cannot deal with teams that are not in form, oddly, yeah, at all. We can't control and dominate. And against Chelsea, who are not in form, but still a decent team, I knew what was going to happen. I knew what was going to happen because this is what we do, even at Anfield, because the fans no longer support Slot. The fans don't support him, and the fans can see that the players on the pitch, it's just disjointed. It is awful. What was the structure? What was the defensive shape? Yeah, I see great coaches with great defensive shapes. What is ours? It's awful. Midfield is open as hell. Gaps in midfield, easy to play through. Press is non-existent. Szoboszlai was pressing by himself. I'm sorry. How can you keep making this Warhorse do all the work? He was pressing by himself. No one was following through. Gakpo could not hold the ball up for 2 seconds. Rio was good. Coach took him off. Look, he may well be tired, whatever. However, that was our one creative force of works not playing. Maka, lightweight. Love Maka, but season's done. I think his legs are gone. His legs are gone. Funny enough, he's just got no pace, no physicality. Gravenberch is not a number 6. He had probably a better game with a good goal, but he's not a number 6. And so in midfield, we're lacking, the kind of players we need in there to help control games. You look at Caicedo for Chelsea, we love a player like Caicedo. Then you got Konate, Virgil. I think they didn't have a bad game today. Yeah, and on Sunday. But you look at it and it's like, oh, what's going on? One chance, one goal. Fragile, weak, feeble, poor performance. Passive on the press. Passive in retreat. Just quality of coaching is really not there. You can see it. It's not evident. I don't know what Slot's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I don't think the players believe in him. He's lost a bit of the dressing room. Salah's going. We are looking at a team who's just low on confidence, and we don't have a manager who can improve it. We're losing leaders. We've lost leaders. The season coming to end, we're going to lose more leaders with Robert going. What's going on? And for the club to say that this guy is going to stay, I'm sorry. Alonso is the coach we need. Alonso, I think, is putting out feelers to Chelsea only to make sure Liverpool get their act together and go for him. Slot is not the one. I'm sorry. It's no point waiting for another season to then buy players for this guy. I'm sorry. Alonso's the guy. Let's support him. We've got the players in the club already. Let's get some pace up top and let this guy go. It's just crazy to see that this is Liverpool FC. Yeah, it is embarrassing. The fans had enough. We've had enough. We've had enough of Slot. We want him to go. Thank you for the league title. 4th place in league, crawling is not acceptable. Man United being above us is not acceptable. Losing 2 times a season is not acceptable. This is Liverpool FC. We never walk alone. We all support our coach. But I'm sorry, he's now going towards a Hodgson mode. He's now going to Brendan Rodgers in his last season where it's time for him to go. Slot, thank you very much. You were lucky. You did well. This season's been awful. Liverpool FC, FSG, get it sorted. Get this guy out of the club. Enough's enough. Can't take this anymore. It's sucking the life out of the club, not enjoying us playing, not enjoying our football. The fans not like it when they're watching it. We're paying good money. Get this guy out. Games like Chelsea is just flipping awful. I want to swear. I'm not going to kids content, but it's got to go. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, click on notifications. I'll be a bit more consistent when this guy gets out of the club, hopefully. But you know what? And well done to Arsenal. I think Arsenal are going to win the league, so well done to them. And I'll talk a bit more about other clubs this week. Take care. Speak to you after this.